Hello, Texas Value supporters. This is Mary Elizabeth Castle, Director of Government Relations for Texas Values, and I'm here with our good friend and champion, Soren. We just came out of the Texas Supreme Court, out of oral arguments for her case that's now at the Texas Supreme Court, filing for medical malpractice against the doctors who led her down this dangerous path of changing her gender. And so, Soren, tell us a little bit about this case and why you're doing this.
Yeah, really just today we were arguing when harm occurred and when the statute of limitations began rolling in my case. We argued that it happened when the surgery was conducted and not whenever the therapist wrote the letter. Harm didn't occur until my surgery. I could have never sued before then. So that was our main argument today, but really I'm here just to prevent this harm from happening to other vulnerable people. I'm hoping that by taking this case, even if I never see a penny, even if I don't win, which I have a good feeling we might, other people will be pressed to pause and consider dutifully whether they're the providers provisioning this care or the individuals trying to access it, that they might consider what's really going on and that maybe this isn't care at all. That's my goal.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this is a really good time to have this case and have this discussion, because we saw in New York, I think a couple of weeks ago, a young lady did win $2 million, I think, or $200 million.
It was $2 million
$2 million for medical malpractice against being led down this dangerous path of gender transition, gender mutilation surgery. So we already have great laws in the state of Texas that prevents this on the front end. We've done laws also as well to make sure that there's insurance coverage, but a lot of people need justice. People like Soren need justice for being led down this path and rushed down this path. If you read her case and some of the things that went on, there's so many steps of like encouraging, but also kind of making it feel like you have to do this instead of the proper thing of proper counseling, proper observation of what is really going on at the heart of the issue, which is what counseling is supposed to do. But most of all, this dangerous surgery that caused Soren a lot of harm. You can go read more about her case and what she experienced from that. But we're so happy that is at the Texas Supreme Court. We feel really good. I felt there were some good questions by Justice Busby. I think the other side, it was very interesting. They tried to walk around about when a tort occurs and saying that statute of limitations occurs before you even experienced harm, and that didn't really go over well. So I think, like you said, we feel pretty good about this. You can go back and look online for this issue, but tell us, why it's so important to you to not just win this case, but bring this case forward.
Yeah, I really think that my case has the ability to, if not actually impact other people's lawsuits here in Texas, to inspire other states to take statute of limitations seriously in this area. Developmental and psychological harm is really different from physical harm. If someone leaves a surgical instrument inside of you during surgery, that's pretty obvious. But when you've spent years being led down a path to believe certain things about yourself, about your core identity, by medical providers, individuals you should be able to trust, that takes time to unpack. And on top of that, some people don't even experience detransition until after their statute of limitations has already concluded. So just making sure that people have the ability to really process what they've experienced, that's what I'm hoping my case will give them time to do.
Absolutely. So we'll be anticipating what the Texas Supreme Court decides. They release opinions every Friday. Probably won't be this Friday, but we'll be anticipating that, and we'll give you updates on what happens and if Soren has a victory, which we feel good about. And we'll keep you tuned in on this issue, and that's how we preserve faith, family, and freedom in the state of Texas.